my lovelies, I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere. My name is Claire and today's pick a card reading is Are You on Their Mind? So are they thinking about you? How are they feeling about this connection? So it's all about the energies between you and your person of interest. Very quickly before we jump in, I will just let you know that I do have a new channel with loads more free content. It's called Clair Summer. I'll link it in the description box below this video. Over on that channel, we've got affirmations, affirmation rampages. It's all about manifesting, particularly manifesting a specific person, manifesting a soulmate, or manifesting love. Okay, so if that resonates with you, do check out my new channel. I would love to see you over there. Okay, let's take a look at the crystals. Group number 1 is the quartz crystal cluster, group number 2 is the amethyst spirit cluster, and group number 3 is the pyrite cluster. So take as much time as you need. As always, pause the video if you need more time to meditate on the crystals, but use your intuition, let your inner voice guide you as to which of the 3 groups is going to resonate with you today. Choose by your intuition and not by sight. Okay, but when you are ready, your timestamps are all in the description box below this video. Head to your timestamp and it will take you to the relevant part of the video, which is your group, and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 1 and the beautiful and amazing quartz crystal cluster. When I saw this piece, I knew that I had to make it mine because it was so gorgeous. Right, let's find out if your person is thinking about you. Are you on their mind? What's going on with them? And the energy surrounding you both. Can't wait to jump into this reading for you. We get the card hidden. I feel like your person is really hiding something from you. There's a beautiful owl image on here, so an owl may be a sign for you in this connection, okay? Maybe over the next few days or just in general. That spirit really talking to you about this connection. So there is there's some wisdom here. There's some wisdom in the timing, but definitely your person is, I don't know, they're hiding something from you that I think you can sense it intuitively, okay? You're just like, yeah, I know what's going on, or you just feel like they're kind of absent in some way. So it may be that they're hidden from you in the fact that they've ghosted you, you haven't seen them, or you just feel like energetically they're holding back in some way, okay? And it's because they're hiding something from you, but we will take a look at what that is and why, okay? I feel like they're hiding that they're thinking about you as well. They don't want you to know that they're thinking about you, that you're at the forefront of their mind. This is it. It's just like they're playing it cool, okay? So there's that energy there as well that I'm picking up on. There's this, what I'm hearing is masking, right? So they're hiding something behind this mask. But I feel like this mask is really like this energy of kind of playing it cool and them not wanting to know, you to know, like how they really feel. This is what I'm sensing. Flirtation, beautiful poppy image here. Again, that may be a sign for you in this connection. So yes, I feel like this may be someone who's a crush, someone that you've been flirting with, that you've got, I'm hearing vibes, right? Like a strong frequency with them. You've got some vibes going on with them. You're picking up on some stuff and you're just like, is this a thing? Isn't this a thing? Or, you know, if it's someone from your past, you're just like, is this still a thing? Right? This is what I'm sensing. I feel like this flirtation is with you, not with somebody else. Right, it feels quite playful, quite light-hearted, something like this, right? Maybe this hidden energy is that you're kind of hiding that you're interested in them, or they're hiding that they are interested in you, or the depth of their feelings, right? Is what I'm sensing, but there's definitely a frisson between you, and you're just like, I know this is a thing, but what's going on, right? Are you going to ask me out? Are we going to get back together? What's going on here? Because I can feel the vibes, right? This word that I'm getting, feeling the vibes. Okay, let's find out what else we've got here before we jump into your tarot. Hoping. So yes, there's this energy of waiting, right? With this dandelion, you know, the dandelion clock making those wishes. Yeah, so there's an energy of hoping. So I feel like you're really waiting for this person, or you're hoping that they're going to speak out or speak up or make a move. You're definitely, excuse me, they are on your mind and you are hoping that that is reciprocated, right? Is what I'm sensing. It's like you're on like the precipice, the edge of something is also what I'm sensing here as well. There's like a strong expectation. It feels like they've kind of paved the way for something, right? They've kind of led you down this path of like, yes, I'm interested in you, or yes, I'm still interested in you, or yes, we're still energetically connected, right? So you're still in that way. I feel like you may be manifesting this person as well. If you are, this is definitely a strong sign that this is going to come into alignment for you, okay? We have the card one day as well. Okay, so there's a strong energy of kind of waiting and hoping, and just thinking, one day this is going to manifest. One day they're going to ask me out. Because there's such a strong energy of expectation, right, in this connection that I'm picking up on. If this is your reading, if this is for you, remember these are just general readings, and there's a strong energy of expectation, like of just like, when is this going to develop, okay? Like if it's a crush, are they going to ask you out? Or a flirtation, are they going to ask you out? Or just like, bring their energy back towards you if you've been in separation, something like this. It's just this precipice of expectation, just like, when are we going to kind of, push this thing off the edge, and just kind of free fall into this experience, right? And just kind of have this experience. So this strong energy of just like, is it going to be today? Are they going to message me today? So I feel like I'm picking up on your energy quite strongly here. I'm hearing serendipity as well. There's two people on this card walking in the rain, so an umbrella may be a sign, or just kind of a rainy day, maybe a sign for you as well, or significant in this connection. There was something else I wanted to say and I've forgotten. It's gone. Oh, it feels a little bit like you're kind of like ships that pass in the night as well. So maybe just like there's this energy of just like not knowing that you're attracted to each other, right? But not quite, or even if you've been together, but kind of not quite making it happen, right? This is what I'm sensing, kind of not quite making it happen, or not quite getting into alignment, or not quite being in the right place at the right time. But there is this kind of, I'm hearing serendipitous meeting, right? So I feel like this is all going to work out for you. I feel like you don't need to worry about it too much. What I'm hearing is relax into it. You want to soften, okay? Some of this waiting and hoping is creating resistance, okay? It's blocking your blessings, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So it's just like, just relax into it. Do something that you enjoy, right? Go and do something creative, sing some songs, paint some pictures, do some meditation, do some yoga, do some skateboarding. I don't know what you like to do. Do those things. Hang out with some people who are fun. Just go and do some stuff. Take your mind off it, okay? And it's just gonna slide right in to your life, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. That's gonna create some movement for you in this connection, right? Let's see what else we have. Big dreams, beautiful full moon image on here. So that really says to me, look, emotions are running high, and this whale image as well. So a whale may be a sign for you. I feel like your person is dreaming about you. They've thought about having a future with you, or getting back together with you, or just kind of being with you, okay? I feel like you're in their dreams as well, like appearing in their kind of dreamscape at night. They wake up, they know that they've been dreaming about you, and they feel, what I'm sensing is that they feel kind of really delicious and yummy, kind of having dreamt about you, thinking about you. I feel like you visit each other in your dreams, like some sort of astral projection or something like this, but you're just like, you're connecting to each other in your dreams. So when your defenses are down, right, or when all that, like when you're asleep and your person is asleep, then all those kind of defenses, or those excuses, or those it's not the right time, or we can't be together, all of that resistance dissolves, and it feels like you connect quite a lot when you're kind of sleeping. A lot of 5D spiritual energy exchange is what I'm sensing. So you can always set an intention as well to send them a message during your dreamscape, during your dream time, before you go to bed. Those last few minutes, if you kind of invite, just ask to be invited into their energy, and, send them a message, and kind of, they'll dream of it. For sure, there's this like a strong psychic connection here is what I'm sensing. Crossroads. So what I'm hearing when I saw that is dilemma. There's something about this connection which is bringing up a dilemma for your person, okay? And this is what they're thinking about. They're thinking about you and this dilemma. They're at a crossroads in their life, and I feel like they're at a crossroads in this connection, right? But also in their life circumstances, okay? If it's just like, if they make one decision, their life's going to take them in this direction, and then if they make the other, then it's going to take them in a different direction. It could be to do with a career, changing careers, a job, just making a choice in their life, essentially, right? Or they could choose to be, you know, moving to another city, or pursuing this connection with you. Okay, this may be what's holding them back, because they've got some kind of situation in their life that they need to make a decision about. So what I'm hearing from Spirit is that it's a pivotal moment in their life, and consequently it's a pivotal moment in this connection as well. And what I'm also hearing is that you're hoping that they'll choose you, right? Let me have a sip of my tea. This is juicy. Fresh cup of tea, it's my favourite thing. So, yes, you're hoping that they would choose you, because this connection is electric, it is very exciting. There is a lot of attraction here, I really feel that. It feels like a lot of excited energy, right? A lot of expectation, right? Hoping that you'll see them, hoping that they'll text you, hoping that you'll bump into one another, hoping that you'll be together, like all this expectation. And I feel like when you think about it, it makes you feel kind of very bubbly and excited and delicious. So it's just like this energy of, you know that they've got stuff going on in their life. You know that they've got choices to make. Maybe it's travel or study or work or whatever. They're choosing a life path or a direction to go in, and you want that direction to include you. Okay, is what I'm sensing from this reading. Let's take a look at your tarot, find out what is going on with you and your person. Yeah, they're open to this connection for sure. So much attraction here as well. They're super curious about you, is what I'm seeing, right? And they are open to taking action towards you. So it may be that you've been together in the past, or that they have taken action towards you. I see Leo and Sagittarius energy very strongly in your reading. Could be a Taurus as well, okay? So it's just like, yeah, they're open to this. That's what I'm just seeing. But you know that. They're open to your energy. They're open to receiving your energy. They feel like a lot of desire for you. And you've really kind of piqued their interest, right? Is what I'm sensing. They're thinking about kind of making an offer, giving you a gift, something like this. But you have piqued their interest. You've made them very curious. I sense that this person is... that they make you laugh a lot, that they've got quite a strong personality. Again, this energy that they've got a lot going on for them, a lot going for them, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. But I see they've got a lot of options and stuff, but you have really piqued their interest. And it's just there's something here, there's manifestation energy here as well. I feel like your person is very good at manifesting, life. Maybe they always kind of land on their feet, or life kind of works out for them, you know, difficulties arise, but they always seem to kind of land on their feet or kind of deal with things. That's what I'm sensing from Spirit. That your person is, I'm hearing happy-go-lucky, right? That they're kind of just in this energy of just expectation, expecting good things to happen, right? I feel like your person has a spiritual nature as well. They understand that there is more to this life than meets the eye. I'm also sensing that this is a person who really wants to get the most out of life that they possibly can. They're open to all experiences is what I'm hearing. So maybe they love new cuisines or new cultures, or hearing what other people are into so that they can be into it, music or culture or whatever, okay? This is what I'm sensing. This is somebody who's got a lot of drive, who's ambitious, who is large and in charge, someone who's in charge of their own destiny, right, is what I'm seeing here. So they feel high vibrational and they feel good to be around, okay? And this is kind of makes them very magnetic as well. But there's something about you where it's kind of they're drawn to you, they want to come towards you, right? But they've got this spiritual nature where they understand that there's more to life than meets the eye. But there's something about your energy that has really kind of piqued their interest, made them very curious about other spiritual things. So it may be that you're a light worker or an empath, and you have kind of introduced them to kind of spiritual things or spiritual books, or the law of attraction or something like this. You've kind of spoken about it, or they know that there's something different about you, right? This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So let's see what else is going on. Wow, okay, so I see 1111 here, so that may be a sign for you. I feel like this person may be quite close to home. You may know them through your family, you may know them through your neighborhood, right? I feel like you've let them into your heart, like let them get kind of very close to you, like into your inner circle, or you've let them into your heart already. They know there's this energy here where an offer has been made, okay? This could be like verbally, or it could be like unspoken. You're just like, it feels like they've made you an offer, right? It feels like, or it's just like you both recognize that there's an opportunity here. Right, you both recognize that there is an opportunity here for something really, really beautiful, for a long-term relationship, in fact, is what I'm seeing, right? And yet something's putting a block on this. I feel like somebody in this connection has ghosted the other one, or maybe cut them out, right, is what I'm sensing here. This is what I'm picking up on, because it just feels like there's a blessing that's blocked. There's a blessing that's blocked, and this could be energetic, right? We'll look into this further. Or it could be that they've directly blocked it. There is this energy where they feel like they need to be harsh, or that they need to be strong, or that they need to be discerning, right? They see that there is this beautiful potential for this wonderful relationship with you, and yet that for some of you it may be the case where they're kind of like, they've kind of said no to it. And the reason that they've done that is because they feel like it's the right thing to do, or that they need to be discerning because they need to concentrate on building their wealth, building their finances, right? Or, you know, working on their studies or their responsibilities or something like this. Okay, but they feel you, they see you, okay? They see you. Okay, they're resonating with you, all of this. And yet they've said no to it. I want to look into this for you. Oh, they're afraid that they're going to have to love you and leave you. This is why they've said no to it, for whatever reason, because perhaps they're moving cities, they're moving countries, or they don't have, or they've got a plan to kind of be moving on, right? To not be staying in that place. Maybe they've got something within their own energy where they're just like, I don't want to stay in the city that I grew up in, or I don't want to stay in this city because it's too expensive, or, you know, I've got this vision where I want to save up and travel the world because my dreams have been put on hold because of the global situation or whatever. So this is why they're resisting you. I sense that there's this energy where, yeah, it feels really strong. It feels like there's a magnetic pull. It feels very, very exciting. They see you as very, very attractive. They are very attracted to you, okay? But the fear, the block here is that they'll have to love you and leave you, right? That it's just going to end up being a fling, that it's going to be something that's quite short-lived, and there's something in your energy where you're just like, that's okay with me, I'll take anything, because you're so drawn to them, okay? But you're not thinking clearly if that's the case, because that will break your heart. You'll end up breaking your own heart. So this person knows that they can't give you what it is that you want. They can't at this time. They can't meet your needs at this time because they've got other plans, or because they've got other responsibilities which are taking precedence over this attraction that they have for you. And this is an inner fight that they're having in themselves, right? There is, you know, they do want you, and this isn't, it's something that's easy for them at all. So that's the block here, if you're wondering. It's just like, yeah, you're on their mind. Yeah, they're thinking about you, and this is what they're considering, and they're considering it in a way that is very considered. You know, it's weighty, it's important to them, and they don't want to do wrong by you. I sense that this is a nice person, that they're a good person, right? And they don't want to do wrong by you. They don't want to be fly by night. They don't just want to hook up. They don't want a fling or something short term, because they know that it wouldn't be fair to you and that it would hurt you. And this is all they've got to give right now, for whatever reason. It could be because they're in another connection. I'm not seeing that, you know, but they might be in another relationship. I'm not seeing that in the cards, but that could be just as an example why they can't pursue it. So there's something here which is blocking it, and the block is, I can only give you this, and what it is that I can only give you is a fling, okay, right now. And this is what's on their mind. This is what they're thinking about, okay, because they'll just be like, well, I'll have to be with you, and then I'm going to have to leave, and that's going to hurt me, and it's going to hurt you, okay? I see Pisces energy showing up here really strongly, Aquarius energy as well, more Leo energy in your reading. Could Could be dealing with a Cancer. So I'm just checking in with your energies because I just want to see how your energies align. And you're so hopeful that they'll make you an offer. You're just like, yeah, I'm completely open to your love. This feels quite clandestine, this thing. It's just like maybe you're not talking about the fact to any of your friends or family. Maybe nobody knows how you feel about this person, or how strongly you feel, or how deeply this goes for you, how deeply they've affected you, how much this is on your mind. Nobody knows. You're holding it quite close to your chest is what I'm seeing. Okay, maybe this is unspoken between you and your person as well. You haven't told them how you feel, right? You haven't told them how you feel, and yet you are super curious about them as well, okay? They've created some sort of spiritual awakening in you. Again, this energy of you manifesting them is showing up, okay? That's what I'm seeing. And maybe nobody knows about that as well, that you are watching videos about kind of manifesting a specific person, or studying that in some way, and kind of nobody knows about it. So I just feel like this is something that's really going on under the surface. All this thinking about them, your feelings for them, all of this is all under the surface right now. Yeah, there is this, they've got such a strong, they're in such a strong energy. I feel like your person is very kind of empowered, right? This is someone who's got like a strong plan for the future. They know what it is that they want. I see Aries energy here showing up, right? Yeah, they want you, they desire you, they want to do right. Okay, this is somebody who's very elevated. This is somebody who knows their own mind. Okay, this isn't somebody who's wishy-washy. This is somebody that is like has 100% directed focus, and I just feel like their focus is on their responsibilities. So that could be their family if they've already got one, their work, their studies, something like this. But there is like a slight third-party energy here, so it could be that they have a responsibility, around another connection because they're with somebody else, or they have responsibilities from a previous partner because they're divorced and they have to pay alimony or whatever it is. So there's that sort of energy here. So they feel like they're doing the right thing. It feels like they're being like quite sensible. It feels like they're tempering their emotions really strongly as well, is what I'm picking up on. I feel like they're like burying their head in work and in their responsibilities to kind of take their mind off this. It's such a strong energy that they feel like they're doing the right thing though. But again, it feels like they're very, very attracted to you. They want to come towards you all the time, but it's something that they're trying to keep a lid on. All right? Let's see what else. Oh, I see them coming towards you. Oh my goodness. Leo, Aquarius energy. We have Libra, Taurus as well showing up here. I feel like their feelings for you, like in the future, are going to grow. Their feelings for you are growing, okay? This is something that is changing. This, whatever's been going on between you isn't something that's staying the same, okay? I feel like you're going to just become like more important to them, right? More special to them, more attractive to them, right? Is what I'm saying. And I feel like there's an energy of just, I don't know, it's just like they're becoming aware or awake to your value, all right? Seeing you and just being like, yes, this one, you stand out from the crowd. And just like this flirtation, this crush that they have, growing into deeper feelings. So what I'm hearing is playing catch up. So I feel like your feelings have already developed, right? And this is why you're like, when are we going to get going? When are we going to kind of jump off this precipice and experience this thing, right? This, it feels like you're on the edge of something. You're just like, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen, right? But your person is still like, their feelings feel smaller, right, than yours. Is what I'm sensing, but this is something that's going to change for you. Those feelings are developing into love, like a deep love, and like wanting to honor you, right? Seeing your worth, seeing your value, recognizing that, okay? And I feel like they're going to be confident to make a move, you know, to be able to communicate with you, to talk to you, to want to come towards you. I'm also seeing to want to come back towards you. If they've pulled away, they're coming back around towards you. Okay, so it may be like absence makes the heart grow fonder, or they don't know what they've got till it's gone, or, you know, when you start to pull your energy away and relax a little bit, like we were talking about at the beginning, it's like they see how much poise you have, they see how much you've got going on in your own life, and then it raises their esteem for you in their eyes. Okay, you're kind of elevated in their eyes, and this is like making them want to come back towards you, right? Full force is what I'm hearing, like to communicate with you, to kind of claim you, to kind of want you. It may also be that you've kind of pulled your energy away so much that you kind of maybe dating other people, and they're just like, no, I want to make this happen, right? This is what I'm seeing. Okay, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It's been my honour to read your cards as always. I hope you found it beneficial. If you want a personal reading, I do recommend Keen. Keen are offering their first reading with the psychic of their choice for $1.99. So you get 10 minutes for just $1.99. It's a really amazing deal. If you're the only person in the world who hasn't claimed their 10-minute reading for $1.99, it's all linked in the description box below this video. Do check them out. There are lovely psychics over there. The psychic who I connect with is Whispering Dragonfly. She's super amazing, okay? So yeah, check that out if it resonates. It's nothing like getting a personal reading and having someone connect to your own energy to get the answers that you need. But remember the rules, you guys. Choose someone with a 5-star rating and lots of experience on the platform. But I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, welcome to your reading, to everyone who picked group number 2 and this amazing Spirit Amethyst cluster. I'm not sure it's going to come into focus for you. I'm so sorry, but yeah, it's super lovely. Right, let's see if you are on your person's mind, if they're thinking about you, what energies are going on between you right now. See what's going on for you guys. Potential. Okay, here we go. Opening your reading. This is a connection that's definitely got a lot of potential for more, got potential for growth in this situation. Sensual as well. Beautiful roses here, pink and red roses. That may be a sign for you. A lot of sensuality here. It feels like it's very expansive for you, right? Particularly if you are the divine feminine, right? If you resonate with the feminine energy, or as the feminine, right, is what I'm sensing. It feels like you're kind of blossoming open in the kind of light or in the kind of energy frequency of this person, but there's like a lot of sensuality here. I sense that this person is like very affectionate. They really kind of think about the sensual side of this connection, or the sensual side of you, not just the sexual side, but just like the intimacy, the closeness, the sensations, right, of your skin, the way you smell, your hair, all of this. So this is what I'm thinking. Your person's also thinking that there's a lot of potential in this connection. So they see you as someone with a lot of potential. So let's see what else we've got going on for you. Spirit is going to get another one from here. Okay. Who am I to argue? Cycles coming out for you. So this may be like an on and off connection, or you kind of cycle closer to each other and then further away, but never kind of quite get into alignment. There's definitely some sort of emotional pattern here that is playing out, right, between you both, but also kind of individually in your own individual energies, right? I feel like perhaps your patterns really match one another. I'm hearing the words ebb and flow as well. So it feels like there are times when this is more intense, and then times when it kind of they pull away, or they go quiet, or it kind of feels like they're getting distant, or it's fizzling out, something like this. That can be toxic, or I'm not sensing that, or sometimes it can just be the natural order of things, and that the kind of nature of relationships. Sometimes you feel very, very close to somebody, and they're really in your life, you're spending a lot of time together, and other times they've got other priorities. They're a little bit more distant. So that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see what else we've got going on. Oops, that one wants to come out. Unspoken. So I feel like there's a lot here that is unspoken. I feel like you can feel it, like you're communicating a lot, like there's a lot of psychic messages going on. So there's a lot going on in the 5D where you're kind of exchanging energy, information, words, whatever, messages, right, in the 5D, but things have kind of really been unspoken. I'm hearing that for some of you it's a little bit awkward, right, between you both. There's an energy of kind of awkwardness because you're kind of like, things haven't really been said, right, or nothing's being kind of spoken about or said out loud, and you're just like, what is going on here? I can feel it. I know what's going on with you. It's like you know already. You don't need them to say it because you already know, because you know them so well and you can sense their energy, because you guys are like on the same frequency, okay? So I feel like there's a lot that's been left unsaid or has been unspoken, right? I feel like your person is really thinking that they regret not speaking out and not kind of telling you the truth, or not telling you what it was that they were feeling, or what was on their mind, or what is on their mind, okay? There's a regret around that. It feels like there was a good time when this would have been a good time to really kind of clear the air or get clarity or kind of bring things out in the open, or to tell you how they felt. And it feels like they feel disappointed in themselves because there's an energy where perhaps they've missed that opportunity. Infatuation, okay? Your person is thinking about you all the time. This is what I'm sensing here from your person, okay? They absolutely adore you, is what I'm sensing. They're kind of, there's this cyclical energy where they're kind of drawn back towards you. So perhaps there's this energy where you're just like, we've decided not to be together, or it's for the best, or they pull away or something like that, and yet they're drawn back towards you. You're so magnetic, or there's some unfinished business here, or some sort of lesson that you're kind of trying to learn as a result of meeting one another. And so they keep coming back around because this is a lesson which isn't completed, right? It isn't finished. So they're kind of drawn back towards you, and this is showing up as them being infatuated with you, like obsessed with you, just thinking about you all the time, like you're really, really in their energy field, their energy frequency, okay? They may not be talking to you, you may be in no contact, but you're just so deeply connected, and you're just like, I can't move on from this person, or when I date other people, it's just not the same. I just feel them all the time. This is why. They're just thinking about you. They're reaching out to you energetically all the time. And, you know, you're so deeply connected. You can just sense it. You can just sense it all the time. So it feels like they're holding on to you, right? And that is stopping you from pursuing other things, or from moving forward, or considering anybody else, or considering other options if you're at that kind of stage in your life, right? They're just invested in you, and they're thinking about you, okay? So, but it's just like they've kind of got their tentacles wrapped around you a little bit, right? If it's, you know, it could be the case for some of you that this is a little bit unwanted, or just like, yeah, you want it, but perhaps you want closure as well, so that you can move on. You're either, I want this to happen and to be a thing because I know that there's so much beautiful potential between us, and we share such a beautiful connection and we're so attracted to each other, or I want you to let me go so that I can move on. So it feels like you're in this energy of limbo, and it's just like they don't want you, but they don't want anyone else to have you, but they do want you really, right, for definite. Okay, or they can't let themselves have you, but they don't want anyone else to have you either. So it's just like they're keeping you bound to them, right, while they figure out what it is that they want, or while they keep their options open, right? That's what I'm sensing. This one also came out as well with this crow image on it. That may be a sign for you over the next few days. If you see a crow, then this is definitely a sign from Spirit talking to you about this connection. So this is the energy of loss here. So they feel like they've lost out. Okay, maybe you've said no to them, or you've cut them out, or you've blocked them, or they've kind of missed their chance because they wouldn't speak up, right? This is what I'm sensing. I'm going to jump into your tarot. But there's an energy of loss here, that you kind of didn't get into alignment, or this kind of hasn't worked out. This is what your person is thinking about. It's very strongly in that energy field, that your person is really in pain, that they're kind of suffering, and that they feel kind of lost without you, okay? If that is the case. If this isn't your message, because it's quite a specific one, please don't worry. Spirit always wants to connect with you, so you can check out one of the other readings on my channel that resonates with you, or pick one of the other groups if you were drawn to more than one. So let's see what else we've got going on for you. There's this energy here that I'm sensing. Yeah, your person is super attracted to you. They want to come towards you. They wanted to come towards you, you know, maybe for a fling or a hookup or something like this. But they're definitely, what I'm hearing is magnetized towards you. They desire you very strongly and they have a strong desire to come towards you, right? But there's a block, right? I want to say something that rhymes with block. It's a block, right? But I have to keep this PG. So that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like it's because there may be an energy because they can't pursue this because they're already in a connection. And if that's the case, there's no judgment. Or they were in a connection when they met you or something like this, or it was awkward because you dated one of their friends, or you're kind of seeing somebody. It feels like there's some kind of energy here where their energy is connected to somebody else, or your energy is connected to somebody else, and yet they desire you anyway. But somebody in this connection has put a stop to this. Either you've said no, or has drawn a boundary, or they're kind of, they're resisting it, okay? Is what I'm sensing. So there is that energy here that may resonate with some of you, not with all of you, okay? But I feel like this is definitely someone who you... there's this energy where you're just like, no, I'm not going to be one of many. I'm not going to be your bit on the side. I'm not going to be an option, okay? There's definitely that energy coming from you. We've kind of laid down the law where you've kind of put that boundary in place of just being like, no, I'm the chosen one. I'm not going to be one of many. I'm not going to be second best. I'm not going to be on rotation, right? None of this, right? You show up for me. Yeah, we're attracted to one another, but you need to show up for me in a leveled up way. So that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from you. Strong energy is coming out here. I see Aquarius, Libra energy, Virgo energy, Sagittarius energy, Libra energy showing that really strongly. So you may have that in your chart, or you may your person may have that in their chart as well. I think what I'm hearing is head over heels, okay? So it feels like this kind of came out of the blue, came out of nowhere, these feelings, this attraction, this person has just kind of stumbled into your life, stumbled across your path when you first met. I feel like your person is a little bit idealistic. They're a little bit of a daydreamer. They kind of live in the present moment and they don't really think about the future, okay? So it's kind of like... what is it, that thing where you just like take action and then ask questions later or something like this? They're just like, they don't think things through, okay? They just kind of plow on with life. And as a result of that, they end up hurting people sometimes. And they don't, and they may have hurt you, right? And they don't mean to. This isn't manipulative. It isn't malicious. It isn't cruel. It's just that it's like they can't see past the end of their own nose. They're very wrapped up in their own energy. They live in a way that is kind of, they live on the day to day. They live in a bit of a fantasy world in their mind. They're a bit idealistic. They don't really understand. It's like they're very ungrounded is what I'm hearing from Spirit, right? Very ungrounded and not particularly realistic. Like they don't understand what it takes to make a real connection work, a real relationship work, right? That it takes communication, understanding, compromise, right? Talking things through, all of that. So they kind of rush into things but don't necessarily think things through. So I feel like feelings may have developed very quickly. This connection may have developed very quickly. You may have rushed into things. You may have jumped into bed with one another, okay? But there's this energy of you reap what you sow. So it could be a case of like, now you regret that, or now you're kind of reaping what you sow. I'm sorry, it sounds a little bit harsh coming out like that. There's no judgment from me. I feel like you've experienced, or both of you, like a strong spiritual lesson as a result of meeting each other, or as a result of this connection. This feels like maybe it was just meant to be a fling. It was supposed to just be a bit of fun, but now it's kind of got more serious. And there's this energy of just like that you wish you'd handled it differently, or they did, or that you'd wish you'd come at this from a different angle, right? There's some kind of energy of that. I feel like your person struggles to get balance sometimes in their energy field. There's this all or nothing at all that they have going on with them, okay? Interesting energies. They need to make a decision and they don't want to, right? About this connection, about you, about the future, right? So much strong energy here. I see Pisces energy really strongly, so you may be dealing with a Pisces, okay? So I feel like they're not letting on. They're not talking to you about things. They're dealing with stuff and processing things under the surface, right? They're keeping it under wraps is what I'm hearing. They're hiding their feelings. There's a strong energy in their energy field, in their frequency about them making a decision about this. They know that they're keeping you on the hook, that they're keeping you in limbo, right? That they're in this stage, like we were talking about earlier, you're either like, let's pursue this or let me go. And they know that they need to do this and they know that they're keeping you hanging on, and yet they just don't want to. They don't want to make this decision. That's what I'm seeing here. They don't want to be responsible for it. They don't want to let go of you completely and have you out of their life completely, right? And never hear from you again, never see you, never experience you, right? They don't want this. They're thinking about you all the time, right? You're the foremost thing in that that's showing up in their energy field, right? Which means that they're thinking about you all the time, and they know what it is that they're doing, that they're keeping you on the hook like this, energetically, emotionally, right? And again, it's not because they're cruel, it's just because maybe they're a little bit, it's unhelpful, or that they're kind of thoughtless, or that they're mainly thinking about themselves, right? It's like they don't want to take personal responsibility, or they don't want to take responsibility for this situation. They don't want to be the one that calls it a day. They don't want to be the one who says no and then has to be responsible for the repercussions. They don't want that. Okay, they want to abdicate that responsibility to you or to somebody else or to the government or just anybody, but like not to them, right? Because then they'll be like whatever emotions that they feel as a result of that, you know, if they pursue this and it goes wrong, then it's their fault. And if they don't pursue it and then they feel awful and they can't live with themselves, then again, they have to take responsibility for that. And taking personal responsibility is really, really tough. So there is an energy of avoiding making this decision, and the upshot of them avoiding making this decision is that they're keeping you in limbo, okay? I just wanted to check in with your energies to see how it is that you are feeling about this. There's an energy here showing up. Sorry, I'm laughing. I shouldn't laugh. Yeah, so I check in with your energies to see how the energies align, but there's an energy here where it's just like you're done with love. This is what I'm seeing. You feel very fed up. I feel like you feel very fed up with relationships. I feel like you feel very fed up with this connection, with this person, right? There's this energy of like, I'm better off single, I'm better off on my own, I'm better off pursuing my own goals and dreams, or just doing me, or investing in myself. And that may be true, that may be the case. That's definitely at the forefront of your kind of energy field. I feel like you're fed up of resisting this, or of fighting with them, or of like trying to get them to see your side or get on the same page. You're just like, you're fed up of not being heard, right? You feel like they can't hear you, they can't see you, you're not getting through to them, right? This is what I'm sensing. And you're just like, well, if this is the case, I'm better off on my own than doing this, because I'm exhausted from this. I'm just exhausted from putting so much into you, or from waiting for you, or from trying to get you to understand me, right? Everything that I'm saying is falling on deaf ears, all of that kind of energy, okay? Yeah, again, your person really feels like they're stuck on you as well, okay? Yeah, they're keeping you bound up in their energy because they want to, you know, they're playing this waiting game, and they're just like, they want you to make the decision. This is what I'm seeing in your reading. They want you to make the decision. So if you're waiting for them to make a move or to make a decision, you're going to be waiting forever, because they don't want to take responsibility for making that decision. It feels like a very serious decision. It feels like a very weighty decision. I see Aries energy showing up here, Virgo energy as well. But you are, you know, entangled in their energy, but they are also entangled in your energy. And it's going to be up to you to kind of untangle this, right? That's what I'm seeing here, because again, this is showing up in their energy that they don't want to take responsibility for this. They don't want to take responsibility for the future, for themselves, for having a plan for this, and that they will keep you in limbo forever, and that they feel fine about that. Again, I don't sense it's because they're a bad person. It's just, which deck? Okay, this deck. Yeah? This deck, Spirit? No, this deck. Okay. So there's something here about relief. They do want this to be sorted out. That would be a relief for them, like a decision either way. But I just feel like they're stuck, right? They're stuck in this emotional pattern, this cycle that they're in. They're stuck in this way of thinking about things, of relating to you. They're stuck in this situation they don't want to do. What do I want to say? That, yeah, they're just stuck. There's this energy of stuckness from them. Where they kind of don't want to take responsibility, where they don't want to make a plan for this, right? Being really stubborn about this as well. So, I mean, it's not up to me to tell you what to do, but what I'm seeing here is if you want to untangle yourself, this feels like an entanglement. If it's becoming uncomfortable for you, if it's making you sad, if it's draining your energy, if it's making you feel fed up, if it's lowering your vibration in any way, then Spirit is really saying, the empowered choice, the empowered thing to do is to get in the driving seat of your life and do what you need to do for you, whatever that is. Okay, so if you want to cut those cords or not be tangled up in this, or, you know, sort it out with them once and for all, or kind of make a move towards them in a way that is very measured and poised with no expectations, right? I don't know how it resonates for you then. Because if you wait for them, you're going to be waiting forever. And if you just want a definitive answer, then I feel like the ball is in your court, okay? Again, I'm not telling you what to do. You need to feel into this, okay? And it may, you know, we're just looking at a snapshot of the energy, so it may not be that they are stuck in this situation forever. I feel like the worst is over in this connection for definite. I feel like they definitely like want to be in a better feeling space with you, okay? That they want something to feel good about. They want things to feel better between you, to be more fun. You know, they like it when things are fun and frivolous and like surface level and superficial. They feel very comfortable with that, okay? The feelings that they have for you have really taken them by surprise. They weren't expecting this, is what I'm sensing, okay? It makes them feel a little bit unbalanced, is what I'm sensing as well. I'm really getting this energy that they want to keep their options open, because we open with the Three of Pentacles, we're closing with the Three of Cups. There is this kind of energy around this of kind of them entertaining other options, or there just being another energy in the mix. If that's the case, it's something you already know about. I already always say this, you know, it's going to be resonating with you, right? That maybe they're talking to other people, or that they're already in a connection, something like this. Is what I'm sensing. If that's the case, they don't want to upset the status quo as well, which maybe this tie that I'm seeing, you know, it could be that they're tied to another person through marriage, through commitment, through legal contracts, right? You know, because they own a home together or something like this, but they do have loving feelings for you, and that love has kind of knocked them off course. It has taken them by surprise, okay? It wasn't something that they were expecting, but they're just like, well, what can I do about it? What can I do about it? Let's see what messages they have for you. Remember that third party energy can be something else. It can be other responsibilities, family, work related responsibilities, something like this. Especially in a general reading like this one. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. We talked about cycles and patterns at the beginning of this. I feel like you've definitely been called into each other's lives to help each other to heal, to become whole, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. It's very beautiful. Stability. right? We talked about this, that your person feels a little bit unstable at this time, but they're moving into an energy. It's something that they crave and they want, and I feel like it's something that you have. Maybe you have come from a very stable background, or you've created a lot of stability in your life, you know, financial stability or routines or something like this, and it's something that your person struggles with, right? They're looking to create that they're a little bit chaotic, and they're looking to create something more stable that feels good to them, and you feel very good to them because you are very stable, and this is something that they're unable to cultivate for themselves a lot of the time. Okay, maybe they're a little bit random, a little bit fly by the seat of their pants, you know, a little bit you know, just dealing with stuff as it comes up. Children are an important part of this relationship. So that third party energy that I was looking at could be because they have family responsibilities, because they've already got children, or this could be your baby daddy, something like this. That's what I'm sensing for some of you. Or that issue of having children could be something that is an issue. You know, maybe one of you wants children and the other one doesn't, or one of you's got kids and they're not sure about taking on that responsibility. Again, that's just a message for some of you, whoever I am connecting with right now. Oh, we have it hurts to be without you. So they are thinking about you and they're really struggling. This is from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. They're all linked in the description box. I often get questions, but it hurts to be without you. So they are really kind of struggling right now. You know, being in this place of limbo, being in this stuck place is very, very painful for them. And they're struggling to be separated from you, to kind of not be with you, to not experience your energy, because you feel so good to them because of this beautiful stability that you bring to the mix. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave it there because I'm about to lose my voice, but that is everything that I have for you in this reading. I hope it has given you some clarity or helped you in some way. Do give it a like. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot. Also, if you want to find out more about this connection, then I do recommend the Akashic Records. My friend Misha reads the Akashic Records. She is extremely gifted at what she does. The Akashic Records are like a Google search for your own soul's journey throughout all lifetimes, and you can open the records and ask any questions that you have about anything in your life really, but also pertaining to this connection. So, you know, are they my twin flame? Is this my soulmate? What's the block here? Will we be together? Can we make this work? Is this worth the effort? Did we know each other in a past life? All of this can be revealed to you. So it's a very deep, powerful, spiritual kind of experience, you know, having your Akashic Records read. I've had mine done a couple of times now. It's been very powerful, almost life-changing. So check that out if it resonates. Misha is offering $7.77 off her Akashic Record readings. They are all linked in the description box, all the details, her details if you want to find out more. If you scroll right down, you will find her details there. If that is resonating with you, do check that out. But I'm sending you lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey there, my lovelies. Thank you so very much for being with me today. This is for everyone who picked this stunning pyrite cluster. You know I love this one. It's so gorgeous. So let's take a look, find out if your person is thinking about you, what they are thinking about, the energies in your connection. I cannot wait to dive into this for you. Interesting messages coming out in the readings today. Everlasting. Oh my goodness, the love for you is deep, it's rich. You two have such a strong bond. I'm hearing that this is soulmate twin flame, but we will discover, we'll look further. But this is just a love that lasts a lifetime, a lot of long-term potential here. You're always in their heart. They treasure you is what I'm hearing. Their love for you endures is what I'm hearing. This is a love that goes through many lifetimes. So very genuine love. Regardless of whether you're together or you're not together, you're just like always holding a very special place in their heart. And we have the card sorrow, so it feels like there's some kind of regret here from your person. There is some loss, right? They are thinking about you. I'm sensing that they feel your absence. So, you know, if this is your reading, then I feel like this is a group who are in separation, okay, or have agreed to kind of end this relationship, or this relationship ended due to circumstances, okay, or they weren't able to pursue this connection, some sort of energy of you not being able to be together. But there is like such a strong energy of regret as a result of that, and just kind of sadness really that this hasn't come to pass, or that they are no longer experiencing your energy for whatever reason. We'll take a look at this a little bit closer. Change. So it feels like the connection between you changed. Maybe at a point in time there was an opportunity for you to be together, and now there kind of isn't. There are daisy images on this card and a black feather on this card. So those may be signs for you in this connection over the next week or so. If you see either of those, that's spirit talking to you about this connection. It's your person's energy showing up in your life, okay? So do know that. So it feels like what I'm hearing is that the circumstances change. So maybe you were hoping to be together, or you wanted to be together, or you were together, and yet the dynamic changed, or your kind of external circumstances or your responsibilities changed, and it meant that you were like no longer to be able to be together. I'm also hearing that they're telling you that you've changed them. They're not the same person now that they were before they met you. Okay, you have changed them. Something about this connection. Established. Okay, so, and we have everlasting and established. So I feel like maybe this was a connection that you were in for a long time, or that you were really committed to, right, is what I'm sensing. Or just like maybe you weren't able to pursue this because they already had an established life, married to somebody else, or financial responsibilities, or just kind of stuff going on, a business, something like this, and they're very entrenched in those responsibilities and that life frequency, and so they weren't able to pursue this, okay? But their love for you always endures. You're just always in their heart all the time. Let's see what else we have. No, sorry. Sometimes I go to pick a card and I'm just like, no, it's just, I'm not feeling it. There we go. Conflicted. This is it. It's been a struggle for your person, for definite. Like their energy is just, they're in two minds all the time. Should I call them? Should I message you? Should I reach out to them? No, I shouldn't. It isn't a good idea. I should let sleeping dogs lie. I should let, leave this alone, right? Should I be with this person? Should I pursue something new? Should I jack it all in and pursue this new path with you? Right, or this opportunity with you. Oh no, I can't, I've got all these responsibilities. However it is, however it's resonating for you. It's just like, on one hand it's this, on the other hand it's that. And your person is in this constant state of conflict. This is what they're thinking about when they think of you. They feel conflicted. And the head says one thing, the heart wants another, right? This is what I'm seeing. Mask. This comes out, every time I use this deck, this one comes out. Doesn't matter how much I cleanse, how much I shuffle, this one comes out. So they're definitely hiding how they're feeling. They're hiding the depth of the depth of their feeling for you. They're hiding how this sorrow, this sadness that they have. I think you've got no idea, right? It could be that they're playing it really cool. Maybe on their social media, it looks like they're having the time of their life. They're pursuing something else, that they don't need you. It's just not true. It's just not the case, okay? They're just masking all the time. Masking their true feelings, trying to keep them under wraps, trying to keep it at a distance. They don't want you to know, right, how vulnerable they are, right, how deeply this has cut them, how deeply this has affected them. They don't want you to know this. They don't want to be that vulnerable with you, okay? Refocus, okay? Interesting energies coming up here. Again, it's mirroring that energy of change that we had, that maybe it was going in one direction and then other things kind of took over, other responsibilities, or that they had, maybe they were focused on you for a while and then, their focus was redirected, right? Back to kind of real life a little bit. Maybe being with you was a bit of a dream, and yet it isn't kind of possible for them to pursue it or for them to kind of make it happen at this time. Remember, we're just looking at a snapshot of the energies right now. Like maybe they see you, or they see this beautiful connection that you have as like a distraction from real life, from responsibilities, from the kind of grit of kind of making ends meet, of paying the bills, of kind of getting up and doing what you need to do. I mean, it feels like dreamy and beautiful between you, but ultimately maybe not very realistic, right? There's this energy of it's for the best, but again, they're conflicted about that. They're conflicted. because they feel it very deeply, and they think about you all the time. Let's see what else we've got going on. Leo's energy, really strongly Gemini energy as well. Twin flame, soulmate energy showing up here straight off the bat. This is what you're dealing with here. I feel like there's been a complete breakdown between you both. They see you as very strong. I feel like you've really kind of remained very poised, right, throughout this whole process, okay, very measured. That may be why they're kind of masking, because perhaps they feel like you don't really care. Maybe you've been playing it cool, or that you've kind of maintained your poise during this whole thing, and they have mistaken that for coldness, okay? But either way, they see you as somebody who's very strong, like you're very loyal, you've really kind of done the right thing, okay, is what I'm sensing. I feel like there's been a breakdown or a breakup between you both, right? Or for some of you, not for all of you, this is just a message for who I'm connecting with. This could your connection with this person could have resulted in a breakdown in another relationship, either because you were in a relationship, or they were in a relationship, or they had a fear that that would be the case, okay? If there is if this is a complicated entanglement, okay, is what I'm seeing. But they really honor you, they really respect you, right, is what I'm seeing. They feel like they wish they could be half as brave as you are, right, at kind of facing this, of dealing with this, of processing emotions, of kind of wearing your heart on your sleeve, being very open-hearted, very vulnerable, very honest, right? You're not afraid to expose your heart or expose what's in your heart. You're not afraid to do that. You're not afraid of getting hurt. You're just like, I'd rather be loved, true, or express love, and be open and real and vulnerable and honest, and have a chance, have a shot at it, and experience that, rather than never feel it, and risk getting hurt, risk having your heart broken, than never feeling that, never experiencing it, right? And yet your person isn't like that. They're just like, oh, I need to protect myself. But I feel like you've broken up. I feel like you were very, very close, or that this is a very close bond. Kindred spirits, two of a kind. A relationship that's broken down, okay? Two people are not on the same page, not seeing the same. Oh my goodness, you guys, you've had the Two of Cups, and now you get the Lovers. More Gemini energy showing up here. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, maybe a Pisces as well. I feel like they definitely came towards you with a lot of love, that they made you a love offer. What I'm hearing from spirits, they made you a promise. Like that promise could be spoken or unspoken, right? We can promise things to people with our actions, and that could be the case, by coming towards you, by pursuing you, maybe by leading you on in a way, when they weren't able to fully commit to that, or kind of, there was something about it that was maybe like an empty gesture, there was kind of nothing behind it. It's not that there wasn't love behind it, but they weren't able to kind of back that up with anything real, right? It just wasn't possible for them. Okay, maybe because their heart chakra is closed, or they've got like a wound or a block or something, or because, like I was saying, for some of you, not for all of you, it's an entanglement and they're in another connection, or they've got other responsibilities, but they recognize you as a soulmate. You recognize each other at the soul level. I feel like, when you first locked eyes with this person, it felt like a kind of electricity, or like a thunderbolt, is what I'm saying, definitely. I see that here twice in your reading, right? That it was just like instant chemistry, instant electricity when you met. And and this strong sense of inner knowing, of just knowing, recognition, soul recognition. This is my person. Not like, who are you? I want to know you. But, oh, there you are. That energy of there you are, right? That's a soulmate. And that's somebody that you've known in a past life. But I really see this as could be a twin flame connection. Twin flames have a very important role to play in this kind of expansion in consciousness that is happening right now on the planet. But it feels like there's been no follow through. So it feels like maybe they led you on a little bit, and that they weren't able to follow through on the kind of promises that they made. That's what I'm seeing here. But two people who, you're connected in the 5D, you're exchanging spiritual and psychic and emotional energy all the time. Right, you are like a really beautiful, it's a really beautiful connection, you're a really beautiful match, okay? So it feels like there are kind of 3D world issues, which means that you can't be together. But let's see what else is going on. Yeah, they're so attracted to you. They're so attracted to you. They find you very, very desirable, right? When they think about you in a kind of sensual way, right? They fantasize about you a lot in that way. They're kind of desiring you, okay? They feel your kind of sexual energy. They can kind of pick up on that, okay? They may be like, yeah, just fantasizing about you. There's a frustration from them, right? A sexual frustration, or frustration that they can't have you, right? Or that they don't have access to you, you know, because maybe you've said no to them, or you're no longer in communication. There is this strong frustration from them, and it feels like a kind of sexual frustration because they really crave you. They yearn for you, they desire you, okay? They definitely like would want to come towards you for a hookup or a fling, right? I think that would be a no from you, because you want more than that, because this is such a deep bond, and yet they're kind of definitely up for the superficial, okay? They definitely feel very excited around you, but like the sexual chemistry between you is like off the charts, is what I'm hearing. And so there is a frustration on their part around that, however that is resonating for you, okay? Let's see what else is going on. I just wanted to check in with your energy. I want to see kind of how you're showing up for this, how the energies align, right? I see Libra's energy here really strongly. I feel like there are some legal issues in this connection, okay, which are like some red tape is what I'm hearing. You could be married, they could be married to somebody else. I feel like maybe you're kind of trying to work on that commitment, that there's a commitment that you're working on in your life, if you're with somebody else, or they are, or just on your work, or whatever it is, you know, some kind of paperwork or red tape, or studies, something like this is what I'm seeing. You want them to be fair to you. You want to be fair to them as well. There's this energy where you want things to be balanced and fair between you. I see you really concentrating on your work, that you're also willing to kind of work on this connection in order to kind of, that you'd like to kind of be married to them as well, is what I'm seeing here as well. I feel like you're a little bit wary. I feel like you've kind of really been through it, like you've really had some tough experiences. You may have been through like a really awful breakup, or had your heart broken, or even like a divorce, like a really going through a divorce, or been through a divorce for some of you if you're at that stage in your life, okay? I just feel like life has been maybe unfair to you, or it's kind of been tough for you. You've had a lot of kind of past life karma that you've had to deal with. I feel like you're quite wary of this connection, that you're a little bit I feel like you love fully and everything, but you're just, I feel like now, like through what you've shared or what you know about them, you're a little bit more cautious, a little bit wary about things. I feel like perhaps you're a little bit worn down by your kind of romantic experiences. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting for you. Let's see what else is going on. You may be dealing with a Cancer. I see that here. They have a strong energy to want to come towards you. They're open to communication. They're open to finding solutions to this. They want to come towards you, right? Is what I'm seeing, but they're stopping themselves, okay? I feel like your person may be experiencing some depression or anxiety, something like this, or that they fear rejection. I'm seeing that as well. Like they want to come towards you and yet they fear rejection because maybe they know that the situation hasn't changed, or that you've been going over old ground, or that you've rejected them in the past and now they don't want to, but their energy is still very much, it's like arrows. This is what I'm seeing, just coming towards you all the time. Their thoughts are coming towards you, their feelings, their psychic energy, right? It's all coming towards you. It's all directed towards you. You are the point of attraction that they're coming towards. And they would come towards you. They would get in a car, they would get on a plane, you know, all you'd have to do is say the word and they would do that. But it's just like, there's a fear around that. There is a fear of rejection. They're feeling a little bit sorry for themselves. Is what I'm sensing for some of them, okay? Oh my goodness, you guys. So I see Libra Taurus energy showing up really, really strongly here. I see two Taurus together as well. So it could be that you have strong Taurus in your chart and they do, right? If that is the case, this is definitely a message for you. They feel excluded from your love and from a committed relationship. This is how they feel. Like, maybe you've said this isn't possible right now, this isn't the right time, or like we're attracted to each other and yet we can't make this work. Definitely a strong energy of rejection, or that you have rejected them, or what it is that they have to offer, or they have rejected you, or that there's this energy of like, no, this isn't possible, but they really feel your absence. Okay, if there is a rejection, they've taken it very hard, okay, and they feel excluded from your love, maybe because you're in a committed relationship with somebody else, or you're married to somebody else, but they want to be that person. Okay, they have you up on the pedestal. They see you as so beautiful, so magnetic. They see you as how like having everything going for you. They know that you bring a lot to the table. They see your value. Okay, you enrich their life, right? And it's just like, maybe before they were a bit of a player, or they weren't really looking for anything, and yet there's something about your energy which has sparked this within them, where they would or maybe they said something like, I'm not interested in relationships, or I'd never get married again. And yet when they see you, this is what they want. They fantasize about this. They fantasize about you being their person, about being married to you, about having a future with you. Right? Of kind of being a beautiful power couple, of creating a life together. Right? This is what they fantasize about, and yet they feel excluded from that. They feel like, it's just a dream, like it's never going to happen, it's impossible. It's what I'm hearing from Spirit, it's impossible. So either someone has a limiting belief here, or there are some kind of 3D world circumstances, like nothing is impossible. But if you can't even see the possibility, the solution, then, or you're closed to the universe presenting you gifts in terms of right alignment or opportunities or solutions, right? Things can seem impossible, but you know, there is often a way, but we have to at least be open to that. So maybe somebody in this connection isn't open, and they're just like in this energy of no, it's impossible, it's just impossible, there's nothing I can do. But yeah, such a strong energy that they feel like they're out in the cold. They feel they fear abandonment as well, kind of. They feel lonely. They feel like they're excluded from your joy, your warmth, your energy frequency, what it is that you have to offer, your beautiful sensuality from relationship with you. This is how they feel. They're excluded from all of that. Let's take a look at what messages they have for you. Yeah, the longing eats away at my heart. I mean, this deck contains both light and shade, but look at this. They're just that energy that I was getting, that they're just yearning for you, yearning to be experiencing your energy, to be talking to you, to have you in their life. And it's like this energy where they don't just want crumbs. They want to be able to experience this fully, or be in a position to be able to experience this fully. So yeah, they're thinking about you, but they're just yearning for you as well. They're longing for you. I check your social media all the time. This person is spying on you. They are, you know, if you don't have social media or whatever, then they're asking around about you. They're just hoping to see you. Things remind you of them. They see people and they catch a glimpse of somebody and they hope it's you, right? They hope that when they are thinking about you, that you are also thinking about them. But yeah, they're definitely checking you out on social media, trying to figure out what you're doing, where you're at, what's going on with you. Have you moved on? Are you happy? Are you happier without them? All of this. There's a little spy there, and they're just spying. And what I'm hearing is they can't help themselves. They just can't help themselves. It's just like looking at you brings them some kind of relief from their intense longing and their emotions that they have for you. So I don't know what's going on with you guys, why you can't be together, or why this has broken down. It feels like there's kind of some 3D world blocks or some fears here that you need to work through. Remember, this is just a snapshot of the energies. But that's everything that I have for you today. I hope it has given you some clarity in your situation. If you want to find out more, I do recommend getting a personal reading. There's nothing like getting someone to connect to your own energy. I recommend Psychics at Keen. They're an amazing platform, loads of gifted psychics over there. Keen are offering Lumiere subscribers a 10-minute reading for just $1.99. If you're the only person in the world who hasn't taken up that offer yet, do check that out. It's linked in the description box. Keen also offers a satisfaction guarantee. So if you're not happy with your reading, you can get another one with the psychic of your choice absolutely for free. So it's a win-win situation. So yeah, it's pretty good. Check that out if it resonates. The psychic who I connect with over there, it's called Whispering Dragonfly. Okay, but remember, whoever you choose someone with a 5-star rating and lots of experience on the platform, so that you are guaranteed to get the best reading for you in your situation. Get your questions answered, you know, like, are we twin flames? Why did we meet? What is the block? Will we be together? Then a keen psychic can help you to answer those questions. Okay, check that out if it resonates. But I'm sending you lots and lots of love and blessings in your situation, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye bye.